What's up? This is DJ Ivan again. I'm gonna show you guys how to use the patterning sequence in Fruity Loop Studio 8. So let's get this thing open. Hold up. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you guys how to use it using one of my old beats that I made. Okay. Now, since I don't use a sequencer, usually the sequencer I just use it to actually see, use it for looking at the patterns. As you change the sequencer, you can see the as you change the patterns, you can see the sequencer changes too. So that's the only reason why I use sequencer. You can use it, but I just prefer not to. Okay, and so what you gotta do is you make one pattern, and whatever that pattern is, the second pattern or the third pattern, wherever you want to place it, has to be in sync with that first pattern, or else your song's not gonna sound right. So this is the first pattern that I made. It was actually a steel drum beat. Okay. Now, if you make the second pattern in sync with the first pattern, then it's gonna sound like a response to pattern one. So this is what it sounds like. All right. So now that I have my steel drum sound effects, that's gonna be like the kind of like what my beat's gonna run off of. I got my bass line, which is not there. All right, hold on. There you go, right here. Now I made more than one of these, so it sounds, you can change it up a little bit. And that one's right here, and you can tell the difference. Okay. Now that you have the patterns that you want to use, I'm going to go ahead and erase these and redo them. Now that you have the patterns you want to use, what you're going to do is you're going to place them in sync. You got to place them in the right spot. So you can start off with pattern 1, and it starts off like this. When you're gonna like make a song, when you're actually doing on a pattern chart, you have to put it on song mode. So it's right now it's on pattern. Put it on song, and notice a little orange triangle pops up right here, and play it. Now, what you're gonna do is add another one, stop it. Now you add your pattern 2. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the bass. So now it's gonna sound like this. Alright. So since I have two different bass lines, I'm gonna go ahead and put the second bass line I made under pattern 2. So they have something like this. Okay. So now that we have our bass line going, now we're gonna add our snap, which should be somewhere in these patterns. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and add these snaps. In which these patterns are already put in, I already made them, so I'm going to show you guys how to do that in a different video, so just look out for it. Okay. Okay, so now that we added our snap, now it's going to sound like this. Okay, now we have a snap. Now we're gonna add our hi-hat, which is like one of my favorites because I love like adding hi-hats to the songs because you know they sound like it just gives the song like a nice good flow to it. So that's pretty much the whole song right here, how it goes, and you know you got little hooks and stuff that you know at the end of it, you know all the way on and shit. So that's how it sounds after you're done with it. Okay, all right, so that's pretty much it. Anything else I missed, just comment, you know, and I'll probably you know change the video up a little bit. Uh, that's pretty much it on how to use a patterner. You can also, if you don't like the using these, you can place them up here, which yeah, you can place them just like this. Place the sounds up here, and so you know when you play, yeah, it's gonna play that up there instead of down here, which is you know a lot of ways you could do that. So that's pretty much it, you know. Hope this video helps y'all. Later.